Hello everybody, welcome back to a new series. I'm going to start talking about movies made by YouTubers and how they shouldn't be making movies. And before we get started, I want to say that if you haven't seen the movie Smiley, please don't. But if for some reason you plan to watch a 3.5 out of 10 movie, then please don't watch this video, as I'll be showing the ending, after the credits, all that stuff. But if you don't give a shit, then please enjoy. Surely somewhere on the internet you've seen this picture or this character known as Smiley. Whether it's in an Omegle prank video or some creepypasta, a lot of people don't know the origin of it. The story originates from the 2012 movie of the same name. In the first scene, we have two sisters discussing the urban legend. In summary, it is very similar to Bloody Mary. You would go into an online chat room like Omegle, chat roulette, chats debate, and you have to want the person to die. Keep that in mind. I will bring this up again later. And then you type in the chat, I did it for the lols, 3 times. I did it for the lols. LGLZ. Keep in mind, this movie is made in 2012, so it gets somewhat of a pass. We then later see this person dying. Ooh, very scary. We now meet our main protagonist, Ashley, who, keep in mind, is now in college but still refers to her father as Daddy.
You're sure you don't want to be closer to your classes?
Daddy, can't...
Not once in the movie is her father referred to as Dad. I just wanted to point that out. We are introduced to Ashley's new roommate, Proxy, who looks like a mix between Sniper Wolf and Nadeshot's girlfriend. We find out she is involved with 4chan and the B-board and Anonymous and all this cool internet hacker stuff. Ooh. She then tells Ashley that she is going to a party hosted by a member of the B-board. Ashley then asks if 4chan is an Asian dating website. So for
I know them, okay? I just haven't met them in person. This guy from B invited LA people to his house for a meetup. What's B? You know, the B board on 4chan. Is that like an Asian dating site?
now let's group her with the news channel that thought 4chan was a person.
Even know who is this 4chan person or website?
He may, and I'm sure we're gonna be able to get some more confirmation on this as the hours and minutes go on. He may have been just a system administrator who knew his way around and how to hack things.
The party is when Ashley is introduced to Zane, one of the main people of the B-board. After a short discussion, we are introduced to popular YouTuber from 2012. His name is Binder, like the file, but everyone calls him Pedo Bear because he reported child pornography that was posted on 4chan.
Hey, what's up? I'm Zane.
What's up? I'm Binder.
Yeah, what are you doing here, Pedo Bear?
Don't call me that. Okay, I thought it would be cool.
You're Pedo Bear? Do you approve this message? Bitch tits?
Pedo Bear!
Guys, come on, I was just hanging out, okay?
Why don't you get out of here, Pedo Bear? No one wants to hang out with you.
What a fucking tool. Bye, Pedo Bear.
After Binder is kicked out of the party is where Ashley is introduced to Smiley by generic YouTuber from 2012 that no one remembers anymore. In this movie, his name is Crash. Does the chick he is talking to look familiar? It should be, because it is the girl from the first part of the movie. Also notice the stocking he is wearing over the mask. Generic horror movie foreshadowing. Ashley then takes what looks like her first sip of alcohol before getting absolutely smashed. Let's skip forward a bit to when Ashley first arrives at her class. In this scene, YouTuber from 2012 that has lost all relevance due to rape allegations appears, who hits on the chick next to him by telling her that she smells better than he does, which then leads to him being portrayed as the class clown.
Why do you
think this class? Excuse me. Excuse me. What's your name?
Mark?
He isn't very good at acting, neither are any of the YouTubers in this movie, to be clear. After class, Ashley asks the teacher for all her assignments early since she likes to be organised, to which he then asks if she is fucking hitting on him.
Get all the semester's assignments early.
Why, you leaving town?
No, I just like to be really prepared.
Are you hitting on me?
What? No. I wanted to know that.
What? Since when was asking for assignments early considered as flirting? After Ashley arrives back at home, she finds out that one of the people at the party was murdered by Smiley.
Oh my god! There's no way, right?
Well, no way it's real or no way it's fake.
I don't know. Can't you call somebody?
Well, none of us even know each other's real names, but he hasn't been online. So,
What do other people think?
I have an app.
Well, did anyone call the police?
Say what? There's no...
To see if it's real or not, they proceed to test it out for themselves to see if it's real, which ends up with the person being murdered.
Yeah, right.
Also, Ashley goes to another party after, and Kells has already been replaced the day after by generic Black Viner number 371. After validating that Smiley is real, Ashley has terrible nightmares about Smiley. The rest of the movie is extremely boring, so we'll skip to the last 30 minutes. Ashley is then gone to the police to talk about the situation. The police officer is very ignorant and takes Ashley to be delusional, which she is, and if you haven't fucking recognised the police officer's voice, it is in fact Keith David. You know, the fucking Arbiter from Halo? What the fuck is he doing in this shitty movie? Can we get him a new manager, please? Because he's doing a piss poor job. Ashley then goes back to the house, has some romantic shit with Binder after he lends her his old laptop. Proxy then says she's going to stay with her parents for a few days to get her mind off of everything.
The weekend, I really gotta clear my head.
Yeah, totally.
Get a video chat in which Proxy informs Ashley that Zane has gone missing, to which they conclude that he has probably been murdered by Smiley. Ashley then goes to investigate, finds Zane's dead body and "I did it for the lols" written on the wall in blood. Purge election year did it correctly when the word purge was written in blood on the Lincoln Memorial. That was cool and shot and it looked nice. This is garbage. It looks like shit and it doesn't help with the atmosphere. Ashley then returns to her house and informs Proxy that Zane is dead. Proxy is still in the fucking video call for some reason. It would have been at least half an hour. I would have just texted her, called her on the phone while she was there or something. That would have been a lot faster. She then tells Proxy that she has to call Smiley on Ashley so she can kill her. Proxy, for some fucking reason, accepts this dumb idea and types the summoning into the chat. Ashley then accidentally shoots Binder, thinking it was Smiley. While she is checking on his body, Smiley comes and slits his throat. Ooh. She runs off back into the house upstairs, where it's revealed there are more than one Smiley, who all chase her to her bedroom. Leaps out the window to save herself from being killed. She then lands on the concrete, cracking her head open.
What brings people to do the things they do? Reason and ethics can explain some of man's motives.
It is revealed that it was all one big setup, one epic prank that's gone horribly wrong. Smiley takes off his mask and it turns out it's Zane! What? He isn't dead. Nope, he's just doing an epic troll-like office. All the Smileys then take off their masks, revealing that they are all people who have throughout the movie been murdered by Smiley, including the girl from the start and the person who Ashley and Proxy tested out on. Similar to something done in movies such as Scream, but just really poorly executed. Oh, and Binder comes back in, revealing that he had latex and corn syrup on his neck to make a fake wound, to which he makes a comment about how he didn't get to fuck Ashley. Zane then makes a comment that she isn't going anywhere, suggesting that Binder has sex with Ashley's dead body.
Friend just landed a triple Lindy on her brain.
Come on, I didn't even get a fucker.
Oh, well, she's not going anywhere.
You're right.
Oh, and
Binder then makes a speech about how Anonymous don't get to say who is and who isn't Anonymous, considering they sort of do. It kind of makes his big speech invalid. But then makes some comment about Troll Army or something, and then they chant for the lols, and they have some big boring dialogue about Smiley being immortal or some shit.
Wait, did Ashley do it on purpose? Or was it an accident? It was an accident, but we're still calling it a win for Anonymous.
not sure our hacktivist branch will condone this.
Okay, you know what? Fuck those guys. They don't get to say who's anonymous and who's not. The troll army, they don't have any command or control. I mean, they say we're off message. No, fuck them. They're off message. Because, I mean, there's only one reason to troll. For lols.
Amen, brother.
Well, now that she's dead, I guess Smiley's dead too, right?
God, you know what, Kels? I'm really glad we killed you off early, because I feel like you just don't get it. You see, Smiley's not dead. Smiley's immortal. Smiley will be around longer than any of us. You know, he's like the pyramids, or the great work of William Shakespeare. It's Chocolate Rain.
And these masks, they're in boxes all over campus. And about 20 other campuses. It's only a matter of time before the copycats start rolling in.
Then Zane talks to Proxy for a bit. Proxy asks Zane if they're bad people. No, they haven't just killed someone. Zane jokingly types in the chat, I did it for the lols 3 times. Then Smiley comes behind her and stabs her in the eye, killing her. So they have somehow summoned Smiley into the real world. I want to quickly cover the subject that throughout the movie that repeatedly say that you have to want someone to die. You have to imagine them dying, but clearly Zane doesn't want her to die. The ending just abandoned the past 80 minutes. Credits roll, but turns out Ashley somehow didn't die, considering you could see a part of her head on the ground. Also, considering how much blood was on the ground, I find it hard to believe that she survived. To end it all, this movie is complete shit. Please don't watch it. And if I somehow haven't convinced you with all its flaws and the fact that I spoiled the whole movie, then feel free to watch it, but please don't buy it. Just torrent it or go on Putlocker or something. And that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have another movie, please tell me what you want, and I'll have a look. I probably won't buy it. I'll probably just watch it on Putlocker.